Mommies, today I'm sitting with my sister and she's a personal trainer as well, and she works on strength and conditioning and fat loss. And so today I'm going to ask a couple of questions to help you mommies with all the questions that you guys sent me, and whatever else you need to ask, please feel free to message me, DM me, and I will ask her and get your answers. So let's start. Okay, Nick. Oh, her name's Nikita, by the way.
Hi.
Hi. So, how many minutes a day should a mother take like time out to like work out? How many minutes is crucial in a day, any time of the day?
If your schedule is super packed and you really feel like you don't have any time, my suggestion is to always try to fit in at least 30 to 45 minutes if you cannot make an hour. You don't have to go anywhere, you can do it from your house. It's not very hard to find that small time block.
Okay, that's easy to do, I guess. Are taking multivitamins post having children an important thing to do?
To be honest, whether you have kids or not, as we start approaching our 30s, for all women, it's extremely important to get multivitamins. Also, because nowadays we don't exactly get all our nutrients from the food that we eat, and we can try as much as we can, but I don't feel people incorporate that much of colored vegetables and fruits into their diets, and therefore multivitamins is extremely important, especially nowadays with all the extra things that get added into our foods. So this is something, whether you're a mom or not, as you get into your late 20s, make sure that you start taking your multivitamins.
Okay, most of the moms are 30 plus, so
Yeah,
it's
so this
important,
is very
right?
important for sure.
Okay, great. Okay, so how should one choose a workout for their body type? Is there a special way that we get to choose that, okay, my body type is this and what type of workout, or how does it work? Like, how would I know what I should be doing?
Okay, so that's basically what my job is. So if you go online, you're going to find a lot of information, and it's probably very overwhelming, and it will always confuse you. So my my the best way to go, to be honest, is to actually get yourself a trainer, and if that is not cost effective for you, you can find a lot of trainers online who customize plans cater to you.
You do that as well,
I do
right?
that as well, yes. And you can basically, it all depends. If you don't have access to a gym, if you want to work out at home and everything, you'll get a customized plan, and it'll cater to you and your body type and whatever your goals are. However, if you are just trying to start getting into fitness, then of course you can go online. YouTube has plenty of different workouts just to get you started, to get moving, and then when you feel like you're ready to really push yourself, then I would suggest find yourself somebody who can customize something for you, or get yourself a trainer.
Okay, thanks, Nick. Okay, now I have a few questions which some of the moms have asked, and I'm gonna read them out, and then hopefully Nick will be able to answer them. How do you lose arm fat and stubborn belly fat?
All right, these are two completely different topics. All right, so stubborn arm fat. This is something that us as women, we just tend to have. Whether you're skinny as well, we call it the skinny fat arm fat. Like, okay, so if you look at my arm, I have biceps here, right? However, this area, where my triceps are, it's loose. So this is something that do not feel ashamed of, ladies. Do not. This is something that's very normal. And if you used to be overweight and you've lost a lot of weight, this is excess skin that will not go through any kind of exercises. I'm sorry to tell you, but the best way to get rid of this is to actually do the surgery to snip them off. When it comes to spot training, to try and lose fat in a specific spot like your arms or anywhere, do not believe anybody who will tell you will get a six-pack ab. Do not believe anybody who will tell you that you will get toned down by doing these exercises. In order to reduce body fat, it has to be an overall workout. You have to work everything in your body, because your fat is distributed in different places. So there's no way of spot training. So if anybody convinces you that you can lose a specific spot, please do not believe them.
So a whole body workout is
Yes.
what will help, even with the stubborn belly.
Of course. Well, belly fat is another topic. So when it comes down to belly fat, since I'm guessing all your followers are mostly Indian, this is something that is built in our genes, and is scientifically also, there's research been done. Like, we tend to store our fat in our belly. This is something that happens from a very young age. This kind of fat tissue is extremely stubborn, and it starts off with the kind of food that we eat when we're young. And in our culture, we tend to eat a lot of rice, and later on it does impact us. I'm not saying don't eat rice, but the best way for you to get rid of your belly fat is to follow a clean diet. If you are eating properly and you are eating clean, reducing oil, reducing saturated fats, etc., you will be able to lose your belly fat. But to sit down and do like 100 crunches, it's not going to do anything for you.
It's just temporary.
Yes, so it's not even temporary, to be honest, because it will not. What doing ab workouts will make your core strong. And when we say core, it's not just your abdominal area, but it's the entire area going all the way around down to your glutes as well. That is, it's called the core because it's the support of your body. So these exercises will help you build a stronger core, which will obviously help you in the future in terms of being strong enough to hold yourself up as you get older, etc. But belly fat comes down to your food. It's everything about the food when it comes
Food
down
is
to
the
it.
most
That's the
important
most
part.
important. You could be working out for like hours at end during a week, and it will not go away until your food does not clean up.
Okay. Any vegetarian natural protein mix made from everyday foods that we can make at home, or
I mean, you can get your protein through foods like tofu, lentils, things like that. However, the amount of protein in these foods is not enough for our dietary requirements. So, if you're somebody who's vegan or vegetarian, I would suggest you invest in some vegan protein. You get some great pea protein nowadays. Pea protein, they sell it in different flavors as well. So that would be the best choice. You get in one scoop, I think you get about 26 grams of protein.
okay?
So that's better for you to add into your diet rather than try to get it from foods, because when you look at lentils and stuff like that, it's also got quite a high carb rate. So you'll end up eating more carbs than protein in that case.
Yeah. Okay. And one last question. How long should we wait to grab some food after having a protein shake post our workouts?
Okay, so protein shake is considered a meal. So if you're looking at your day and you're like, okay, I'm gonna have breakfast, I'm gonna have a snack, I'm going to have lunch, go to the gym, have a protein shake. So that becomes your second snack. A protein shake is equal to a snack. So your next meal after that should be your dinner. So don't take it as something that is just on the go.
So it's a full
It
meal
is a meal. It's a meal in itself. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. I hope she's been able to answer all your questions. And moms, please follow her at Train with N. I'm gonna tag her. And if you guys have any more questions, please let me know. We'll do one more IGTV video and answer all your questions. Thanks, mommies.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.